We didn't have any issues at all. You know, certainly the space, the iPiano and its process has made it so it's very limited, again, as I mentioned earlier, on what principals have to do to make it happen. Here at this school, and I think majority of schools always have that philosophy, that kids always come first, so your day is spent around, you want it to be spent around what all those kids in those classrooms need. As a principal, not to sound selfish, but when you have programs that come in, you have to kind of gauge on how much time they're going to take of yours, because all day long you are giving up 5 minutes for everybody. 2 minutes here, I need 2 minutes here, I need 3 minutes here, I need 5 minutes here. But unfortunately, it's adults that take the higher amount of time. Most principals, the day doesn't end until 5:30, even 6 o'clock. There are times that I recall calling parents home at 8 o'clock at night. And my point in saying all this is that when a program comes in, the last thing you want to do is to figure out, okay, now I know this is going to take how much of my time this week.
Everything was handled by iPiano. We didn't really get involved with, you know, who was staying after school or anything like that, because they handled it all.
But in terms of the school, it was very little involvement on our part, and we really got the benefit of it because our kids benefited from it with very little effort on our part. Ken came to us, talked to us about the proposal, spent a lot of time working in the background part, knowing that there were certain things the principal was going to have to do in order to make this happen, and really made it so that it was kind of a program put together, so it was very little outside work on our part to get kids, other than trying to get kids involved in it. So
we had no problems. You know, we were concerned that, being an old facility, that we wouldn't be able to accommodate very well. But the team from iPiano just took full advantage of what space we gave them.
Your involvement has to be limited, but you know it has a great benefit for students. That's really what iPiano was able to do, was providing an outside source for additional music experiences for those kids that we could not afford or provide ourselves. And it also was an ease of program where you know that you had qualified, well, ethically, morally minded folks that were working with students that you, again, didn't have to worry with, because you know they were left in good hands.
We didn't have any issues with that. We felt like everybody was very professional.
When you have somebody that comes in, you want to make sure your kids are well taken care of. The last thing you want to do is to turn over to people that you don't trust, people that you don't know. And that was not the case at iPiano. They were, again, good-minded folks. They had a good mission ahead of them. They had a good product. And that in themselves, they kind of worked their way through it. So I would say, as a principal, ease of implementing it, yeah, it was worth every effort that I put into it, and that in itself was pretty limited.